to have a great race. We got 200 laps of excitement that starts right now.
Oh, no!
Big wreck. Dale Jr. got involved.
Oh, Junior's in it. What the heck happened?
And that Toyota plan of drafting together appears to have come undone.
That's just so disappointing.
Dicey down the back straightaway. Cars get a little bit loose. Oh, trouble. Here we go. Here we go.
Jimmy Johnson got turned, and they pile up behind him.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, big trouble.
Good grief. Did they not wreck? Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking. They're still wrecking. What a mess.
Here comes a 41 now with the big run.
Oh, the race is on now, boys.
I think this might be Kurt Busch's day.
Here they come off turn 4. Kurt Busch wins the Daytona 500.
The more that I've run this race, the more that I'm just throw caution to the wind, let her rip. And that's what we did.
It was the equivalent of the NFL starting their season with the Super Bowl. The NASCAR season opened up yesterday with Kurt Busch winning the Daytona 500. The race, volatile. The result, shocking. Checkers, wreckers, and rubberneckers. And with some luck, some patience, Kurt Busch emerged as the winner. He is the first driver to win the Daytona 500, leading only the final lap. But you know what? That's all that matters. Champ Kurt Busch joins me now here on SportsCenter. Kurt, we know Rob Gronkowski predicted the win. He likes to party. We know the whole thing there. But I know you can't tell us too much about last night's party, but what was the best part?
Well, I mean, the best part was the worst part, and that was the decision to go party with Gronk and all the monster people. I mean, a celebration like this is once in a lifetime, and I'm just so privileged to have raced with a great team as Stewart Haas and switching to Ford this offseason that, yeah, we had to go out and party. And I'll tell you, Gronk, I mean, the dude can dance. I'll tell you that. He's like 9 foot tall, and he's like Gumby when he dances. And then I go, hey, when do you have to report to training camp? And he says, oh, July. I'm like, okay, we can't be friends. I got to go to work.
Exactly. Well, you made it, and you don't look too tired. So I think you can keep up with Gronk. So credit to you there. That said, how many text messages do you have sitting on your phone that are still unread?
Yeah, it's going to be a battle here. I'm up to 534, but I'm going to try to chip away at it. It's been a great media tour up in New York City and making a lot of visits to, really have all the moments of the Daytona 500 win sink in. And it gets back to all the people that have helped make this happen, not just at SHR, not just at Ford, but Monster Energy and Haas Automation, and then all the people in Las Vegas, my hometown, that helped me growing up in racing. It's a chance to reflect and thank those people.
Well, I think all those people that are texting you can understand that you're a little busy right now, and you'll get to them soon. Kurt, I want to talk about yesterday. How the heck did you drive the last few laps without a rearview mirror?
I was just laughing when it broke and it fell off over to the side. I'm like giggling at it. I'm like, really? I mean, we've had crash damage. We were on the 5-minute clock, and we almost didn't get back out there. There's so much unpredictability about Daytona in this day and age that I just kept rolling with it. I felt like the outside lane was going to be the preferred drafting lane towards the end. With the damage that I had, I felt like I could only make one big, bold move on the last lap. And I went for it, and it turned out. I mean, it couldn't have been more of a perfect script that I had in my mind, and it played out perfect.
You're getting so much credit for your patience of what you just described there. Was that the game plan the whole time, though? And where are you learning this patience from?
I mean, the game plan is to protect the car all day and not have a scratch on it, and then power down at the end and just drive away from guys. But with all the damage and the strategy that we were on, it was more of a survival mode. And it's kind of like the Patriots coming back and winning the Super Bowl from being down so many touchdowns. You just chip away at it. Chip away, manage the clock, manage the laps left, and it just worked out in our favor at the end to push hard. And some guys were, right on the fumes with fuel. For us, we had an extra lap because we pitted a lap behind those guys. So I was actually pushing hard, going full throttle, to try to have those guys burn up their fuel.
You know, Kurt, I was listening to your post-race interview yesterday, and I didn't have the volume up too high. I could just catch a little bit about what you were saying. And you just kept saying her and she and referencing this woman. And I was asking people around me, who's he talking about? Is that like a mentor of his? Like, no, he's talking about his wife. You were praising your new bride there. How has she helped you become a better man and a better driver like you spoke about?
She's an amazing woman with a heart of gold, and it's so warm and inviting, and the way that she speaks with such power of positivity and having positive energy, positive vibes, and always visualizing what type of success or what type of moment you want to see happen. And, you know, I was always a glass half empty, more of a pessimist when it came to the realization of, man, our car has all this damage. How the heck are we going to win? And then it's like, no, just keep digging, keep plugging away, believe. And we really hit it off well in the beginning of our relationship with her being a polo player. I mean, she goes out there and competes with the men, and she's bumping and grinding with the horses and in the competition, and she takes her helmet off, and then she's just sweet Ashley again.
Kurt, I know she tweeted she's your ride or die chick, and she certainly is. You call her positive. I call her your good luck charm. I mean, you got to do something with this. I overheard you're talking before the interview. You're going to play the lotto. You may go for it at this point and keep her around. 16 times you tried at Daytona and you finally got one. Kurt, congratulations.
Thank you so much, and you got it.
Well, Busch recorded his first Daytona 500 win after finishing runner-up 3 times. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, finally. He made history on Sunday by becoming the first Daytona 500 winner to lead only the final lap in a win. Crazy to think about that. Kevin Harvick, Benny Parsons only led for 4 laps each in their Daytona 500 wins, while Jamie McMurray only led for 2 laps.